Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Lana here, back for another video. If you already don't know by the title, I have this rose because I wanted to say happy Valentine's Day. This is a reminder, saying happy Valentine's Day for everybody. I know I'm late, but yeah. Anyhow, the title of this video, you can see what the hell is going on. I feel powerful with this rose in my hand, so I'm gonna keep it. It accents me as well too. Okay, anyways, I googled some questions that are commonly asked or asked at all about Black people, and I'm gonna answer them purely my opinion. Okay, so if y'all have something bad to say or y'all don't agree with me, I told you it's my opinion, so you can't feel any type of way. Period. Okay. Let's get to it. Okay, so y'all know I'm always eating, right? Always. I told y'all from the last video that I was on a diet, so I've been eating these yogurt covered raisins. It's good. I like raisins and I do like yogurt, so it's good. Anyhow, let's just get into the freaking video. And don't make fun of me because I'm missing one now. Alright, let's just get into the video. Ooh, that be hitting. Okay, boom. First question. Now, before I read these questions, I do want to say, again, I only took a handful of questions. I didn't write like 50 questions down. I just did a handful, and it seemed like these were the ones that were commonly asked, so I'm gonna answer them. All right. My dog is literally distracting me. She's in my face right now. One moment. Back like I never left. Guys, I promise that I will have better lighting. Okay, boom, let's just get to it. Question number 1, why is it so hard to be on time? You know, this is the first question and I'm already feeling attacked because now that I know it's not just me, I have when I say horrible sense of time management. I really do. It's really crazy. Like, I wake up an hour earlier to actually be on time, and I would never be on time. Schedule them an hour before they're supposed to come in, because that's when we will get there early. Okay? Question number 2. Why do Black people look at your shoes before they greet you? It's actually kind of funny because I would say, if I'm looking at your shoes before I see you, I'm gonna check out your style. If you don't see, you know, how clean you are, really, because bitch, if them shoes ain't clean and you a nigga and them shoes ain't clean, you're not clean. That's just like niggas looking at girls' toes. If they toes not together, you feel me, they gonna be like, this bitch is dirty. That's probably why. White people, y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all wear Jesus sandals at funerals and weddings, and them shoes that you wear for hiking, the ones that got the little toes, the little separate toes, y'all wear that to the mall, so y'all don't give a fuck. I still love my white people. Anyhow, question number 3. Why are we more likely to engage in the new dance trend than we are to get involved in politics or opening a business? Okay, so this question is, I don't even know, because it's like we have a lot of Black people who are involved in the politics, or who, you feel what I'm saying, who are with the politics shits. And we have a lot of Black people who own businesses, and a lot of Black people who own successful businesses. So that's already like a false accusation. Anyways, so the beginning of the question said, why are we more likely to engage into the new dance trend? It's because, bitch, fucking Black people have rhythm, and that's period. Everybody knows that. Everybody fucking knows that. Like, you got rhythm too? Them Chinese people. Boy, I be seeing them Them Chinese people be hitting them shit. Being black. Because we just born with rhythm. At least most of us. Question 4. Why do you get upset when I don't like a black celebrity? Well, honestly, I never felt no type of way about this. I don't really care who the fuck you like. You feel me? Other people's opinions really don't matter to me. That's why I do and say the shit I do. To be honest, so if you don't like a black celebrity, you're probably a hater. We just spicy, you feel what I'm saying? We could change it up. Got the dancing, the acting, the singing, the rapping. Got the dancing, the acting, the singing, the rapping. Hey, hey, you see that? So yeah, I don't really care. Again, to cover that, I don't care. I don't care personally if white people, Chinese people, Asian people. Like, I just got interrupted by a whole phone call. The disrespect is so real. It really is so real. Anyhow, back to it. Question number 5. Why do we call each other the N-word but get upset when a white person uses the N-word? This is a good question, okay? Let's tell you this now. Personally, me, I don't look at color. I don't care about color. But at the same time, us as black people, we have to back that word. You feel what I'm saying? Because we were called that. Our ancestors, I say our ancestors, because every time a nigga want to get upset, like, oh, you was enslaved, they was. And it's like, yeah, but they my people, you heard? So our ancestors are the ones who were called that in a negative way, you feel what I'm saying? So we're taking it back and flipping it in a positive way, basically saying like, you are my brother, you are my sister, like, you feel what I'm saying? We are the same color, we are united, kind of type of shit. But it's like, you're gonna use it as the white person. You can't fucking do that, because the way that you're interpreting it, white people never say nigga in a positive way. And they don't say nigga, they say nigger. They never say it in a positive way. So bitch, I fucking dare you to say it. Like, that's how we get upset. That's why. Point blank period. I don't know nothing else to say. 6. Why is my natural hair, the hair that grows out of my head, seen as a political statement? Okay, it's hair. Hair is hair. Like, to be honest, to me, period. Okay, number 7. Why do we think people with light skin look better than people with dark skin? This is a good question, because really this is really towards our black people too, because at a time it was just team light skin, team curly hair, team big booty, team this, team that. No, you feel what I'm saying? And now these days it's turning into like kind of like team dark skin. It seemed like everybody get a turn. I don't know what's next, but they was all team light skin. And I feel like at the end of the day, nigga, if at the end of the day, I have to say it 3 times. At the end of the day, if it was back in the days, you feel what I'm saying? We still would have all been slaves. If you light skin, dark skin, middle skin, guess what? If you were more fair skin, if you were light skin, you were in the house. Yeah, but guess what? You were still being taken advantage of. You were still being raped. You were still, you feel me, having children with these white men because you were fair skin and you were a house concubine. At basically, you feel what I'm saying? You were able to get a little more fresh air than darker skin people, but at the same time, you were getting that same treat. Question 8. Do you really believe that black is beautiful, or is it just something that you say because it sounds cool? What? Who asked this question? If you're black, you think black is beautiful, unless you're one of those people who are like very unhappy with themselves. But no, no, I don't think no black people is saying black is beautiful just to sound cool because we're black. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't think people are saying it to sound cool. Period. I think that's the answer to the question. Question 9. Why do some black people say that you're pretty for a dark-skinned girl? You know, that is a good question, because it's like, what are they trying to say, that dark-skinned girls are not beautiful, or black-skinned girls or darker skin color girls are not beautiful? I think that's just kind of crazy, you feel what I'm saying? Because it's like, I done see some bad bitches who like my shirt, you know what I'm saying? Beautiful, sexy ladies with beautiful hair and all, like the girl off of Belly with the sexy titties, you know, who was fucking on DMX. She was a sexy bitch. and she was dark. Or maybe it was the lighting. I don't know. Back in the day when it used to be like team light skin and shit like that. They in their head is like, oh, you're pretty for a dark skin. They're like, I'm surprised that you're dark skin and you're pretty. That's foreign. You know what I'm saying? People retarded. People are just retarded. Question 10. Why are we so quick to support a non-black owned business but then hesitate when it's a black owned business? Okay. So I have my personal opinion on this. You guys can like, comment, and subscribe if you agree. But I feel like this, okay? Now, I'm always going to support my black people in owning businesses and stepping out and doing something different, doing something better. What they got to do to make that cheese, you feel me? I feel like a lot of black people that don't support a lot of the black owned businesses is because, first off, I'm just gonna say this, a lot of us don't have great customer service, okay? A lot of us black people are very rude, sometimes the same attitude from home or from the streets, and we bring it to the corporate world when it's like, it's the corporate world, you feel what I'm saying? It's supposed to be corporate. Don't bring your stank ass attitude and funk it up. When you go out to somewhere, you don't want to go somewhere where there's like bad attitudes and there's just what you want and you feel me? Sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, I work in customer service. Sometimes you just gotta get with them because people act retarded. But that's on another note. And two, some reason they should be costing like more than ever. Like they want to just buck up. They probably go to the white people grocery store. They got the for instance, they got the cheese for $5. Okay, cool. Cheese for $5. And that's too much, but fine. You go to the black people restaurant, they got the cheese for $8. What is the reason? Why is yours $3 more than his and y'all got the same vendor? What's going on? That's why. That's why I really feel like that. And sometimes a lot of black people, they don't like to see other people win, which is very unfortunate. And that's just that. Question 13. Is there a cutoff time for this whole homophobia thing in the black community? That's a good question. It's really for like black males. Black males are grown up to not show emotion, to not be a little girl, to be tough, to not talk about their feelings, like all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like all of that. To stop when that shit just changes, when that whole dynamic changes of you have to be tough and you can't do this and girls do this or you can't like this and shit like that. Like there's so many down low ass niggas because how they were raised not to be gay and you know what I'm saying, raised not to like do little girl stuff, or you have to be tough as a boy, you have to be tough, you can't cry. Like that's what mommies be telling they jits when they young, like stop crying. What you crying for? You crying like a little girl, like what you crying for? Like, but we're taught differently. So, but I think a lot of people now, not just either black male, I think a lot of people now are kind of being forced to be open to the community because of the LGBTQ plus community, because they're everywhere now. Like honestly, they're out there and they don't care. They're like, say it loud and say it proud. 14. Why is growing up without a father so common in our race? This is a good question. A lot of our fathers have grown up without fathers, so they don't know how to be a father. I watch Dr. Phil all the time. And Dr. Phil says the same-sex parent is the most influential person in your life. So I feel like for boys who have boys or men who have boys, these days boys having boys because they're so young and everybody's having babies, that they don't know how to really be a father. They don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like the difference between us and the white people is the white people, they plan. Even though sometimes they plan too long, they hit 35 and they on in vitro shit like that. You feel me? They got to pop the seeds in them to have a baby. That's besides the point. 15. Why don't we like to confront our mental health issues? Therapy, that's like foreign to us black people growing up. It's like God is your therapy, and if you don't do that, you smoke your weed, you feel what I'm saying, you drink your alcohol in the weekends and you fade all your problems out. When you think about it, is like, I don't really need no therapy. Like I'm good. Like you feel what I'm saying, I could thug it out here. Like I'm good. And we're just never taught when we're young to, or growing up, like therapy is a must, or like you should go to therapy. It's just like, no, you're tough, you can do it, you know, get through it. So I think that's why. Why is being educated considered a white thing? This is a good question. I feel like some people can take being educated being like, oh, you think you better than somebody. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes our black people, we're very judgmental. And because somebody talks white, which is really speaking educated, because you feel what I'm saying, white people know what the fuck they talking about. Like, you know what I'm saying? They do all the studying, they do all the, you feel me? So I don't really know why they consider it like that. Like, wait. Question 17. Why do some black people say, oh, I have a Native American in my family in order to feel interesting or more valuable than the other black people around them? It's a good question. Some people be like, oh yeah, and this is always happening growing up. A lot of us black people are not comfortable in our own skin. So we're gonna say shit like that. You feel me? Like, oh yeah, I got Indian, Peruvian, Brazilian in my blood. Like I'm mixed. We all wanna feel like we foreign. You feel me? We all wanna feel like we got something extra to give. And it's like being black is a statement. You feel me? A big statement. I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm black and more black. And you take it how you want to take it. Some people are not comfortable with being black or being just fully black. Like, you know, they want to feel like they have to have a sprinkle of this, a sprinkle of this, a sprinkle of that. It's really not necessary. 18. Why are we always looking for the discount? Why are we not always looking for the discount? Fuck, cheaper is always better unless you're going for something like huge, something very important. That's like shopping at Walmart instead of Publix. Okay, you understand now. That's all I had to say. 19, can black people tan? Like, people are so stupid with these questions. Like, there are lighter, you feel me, skins in brown and black and shit like that. Like, yeah, we can tan. We can tan like normal people. It's just you're not gonna see it like how y'all see y'all red and flaky and burny and don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me. No, we don't gotta do that. Melanin, baby. Do you prefer to be called black or African American? Black, 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 black. You gonna be black? African American just sound a little too racist. Like, oh yeah, that's African American. Like, but you just don't want to say black. 21. Why do you talk differently when you're with your friends or family than you do at work? This is a good one. Like I was saying before, like when you're in the corporate world, you need to be not comfortable like that in a workspace. So when you get home, your home is your peace. Your home is where you can be yourself at. Your home is where you can talk your shit, whatever you want to somebody, and they're gonna understand me. You go in the corporate world, you be like, yeah, man, you feel me? I just KO'd last night, and they be like, you knocked out somebody last night? It's like, no, bitch, I fell asleep. 22. Why does the black community complain about racism so much? Slavery ended a long time ago. That was a rude question. I was gonna remember that shit. It's like, yeah, we forget, but we don't forget. Don't you know the saying? It wasn't us that was actually going through the slavery. Our ancestors definitely were. And they were going fucking through it. All the stories, it's very, very, very sad. So that should just tell you right there how passionate I just said that. We're never gonna forget. Yes, it was a long time ago. 23. Do black people get psoriasis? Yeah. I mean, like, I don't think that shit pick a color. Do black people bruise? Yes. Sometimes you just don't see it because we got darker skin. Do black people get shingles? What the fuck is a shingle? That's for old people. Is that them spots that the white people be having? Because sometimes we get those too. I see them sometimes on real. But like for black people, you gotta be like 90 something to see that shit. White people, you see that like 50. Do black people get lice? I tell you this, I don't know no black person who got lice, but I remember a girl told me one time she had lice. Black, and I don't know. I don't really think black people get lice though. Can somebody who is African American, because I guess that's more political to say, who is black, comment below and tell me if you had lice before. Because I need to, this is an interesting question. And that's a good one. Because I know only white people get lice. I know that shit. 27. Do black people have black gums? What? Different types of gums. I done seen some motherfuckers with some black gums now. Yeah, we do. Most definitely. 28. Do black people get cold sores? Hell yeah. I mean, sickness don't pick a color or diseases and shit like that. 29. Why do black people wash their meat? Huh? Why don't you wash your meat? If you don't wash your meat, bro, you don't wash your meat, bro, that's some nasty shit. It's like, imagine what else you don't wash. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's disgusting. Crazy if you don't wash your meat. You want to die. That's just a black people thing. We wash everything. Everything gotta be clean. The kitchen has to be clean before somebody can even cook in that motherfucker. Okay? 30. Why do black people have yellow eyes? Now that I think about it, I ain't never seen no white people with yellow eyes. You don't know, because I done seen some black people with yellow eyes before, and I'm thinking like, is it just like the tint? Sometimes when I was younger, I used to be like, oh, they smoke too much or they doing some type of drug because their eyes is yellow. Like, that's weird. That's a really weird color. I don't know. 31. Why do black people age better? Bro, because we got the melanin, you feel what I'm saying? Like, our skin is just, it bounces back. And I feel like white people just don't age better because they're so white that you see everything. Like, you see everything, like you see them age, like you literally see them age. Like, people when they're young, they real pretty, and then when they get old, not even old, like when they get in their 50s and 60s and shit, that shit not right. That is not right. Last but not fucking least, 32. How do black people wash their hair? We wash our hair just like y'all. You know, like white people, they wash their hair every day. Probably not to get lights and shit. They wash their hair every day. But for us black people, washing our hair every day is not good. We got different texture. We got all that different. It's not good. We're gonna dry our hair, break it, all different types. Wash my hair personally, like, I hate doing it. So probably like, maybe like once a week. If it's out. If it's not in no weave. Once a week I'm washing it. Maybe twice. Yeah, maybe like once every 2 weeks. I don't know. Yeah, anyhow, that part. So thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching this video. If you did like it, please comment, like, and subscribe. I'm trying to get these subscribers up. I don't even really have like a goal. I'm just really having fun, and whoever like to see me just continue watching, you know what I'm saying? Please comment what you want to see next. I'm more than happy to review every comment, every idea, and all of that. Okay, so this shit hitting now. Like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.